A good Erev Shabbos Kodesh Parshas Yisro Tafshin Pei 5780 from Yerushalayim Mir Kodesh. In this week's Parsha we get Kabbalah Satar HaKadosh Moshe Rabbeinu tells Klal Yisrael as they're gathering around the Har, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to test us. The Ramban goes to task and trying to figure out what does that mean. So Ramban has a few different understandings of this, and in his fourth understanding he says there's not a time that HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't test the loyalty of his constituents to see how they respond to him, how loyal they will be to him when pressed against the wall. The Torah, that would mean that at the time of receiving the Torah it would be very appropriate to be challenged, to show that they really appreciate the gift that they're about to receive. Reuben's on a job search, and ad comes up. He goes down to Shimon's company to apply for the job. Shimon offers him the job. He takes the job. He goes to work. And a month later, he collects his check. He goes, deposits it in the bank. Does he go say thank you? Does he have a responsibility to go say thank you to Shimon for the check? Or is it just like, you got a job, you did the job, you got paid. What's the thank you? It's a nice thing to do, but is there a responsibility of loyalty to say thank you? Now, let's say the scenario worked to drop differently. Reuben called Shimon and said, Shimon, listen up. My dear friend, we know each other for a long time. I'm in a tough spot. I just lost my job. I need to support my family. I see you're being very successful at what you're doing. I wish there was some way I can get in there, be involved, and so I could try to support my family. And Shimon says, you know what, call me back tomorrow. Reuben calls back tomorrow. Shimon says, you know what, come to my office 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, and you got a job. And Reuben comes to the office at 9 o'clock, and there's a list of tasks, and Shimon sort of custom made a new job that didn't exist in his company to help his friend Reuben out. How much more does Reuben have to appreciate what his friend Shimon did for him? It's much more of a gift, because he did this specifically for him. So sometimes in life, we have to realize we are sometimes given challenges by Hashem specifically for us, so that we can demonstrate our appreciation to Hashem. And these challenges are not necessarily obstacles. They're challenges to help us grow from them, to become better people, stronger people, and better Avdei Hashem, so that we can properly accept His Torah in a much more true way. Thank you so much for listening. As always, any questions, comments, or feedback, you can leave in the comment section below. Have a Heilige Zisa Shabbos.